Hello? Okay, I can't hear myself anymore. How is everybody? Am I? I'm muted? Oh. Yeah, oh my gosh, here's the problem. Give me a second. Is there a way that I can like, hold on. I need to show you bitches this. How do I save on here? Wait, give me a second. Oh my god, I'm already a fucking mess. It's been so long since I properly streamed. Also, I don't know how off sync my mouth is, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it because I'm still using my 10-year-old, and you know, for a 10-year-old, it's doing its best. We can't really expect too much, right? Right! At least I hope so. What the fuck? Okay, I'm looking... Okay. I plan to be drawing, right? So I also have my phone set up with me, and... Wait a minute. How off sync am I? How? Fuck. I set it to low latency. I meant to put on ultra low. You know what? We're gonna be working with a little bit of delay in this household. I'll try to remember not to do that shit again. But yeah. Alright, cool. There was a stream today? Yeah. This was kind of planned, but also kind of not. This is more so of like an update, but also like a way to kind of get me to continue working on my commissions again. Yeah. Besides, like, I felt like the quote-unquote offline stream was a bit of a bust in the sense where, like, because I'm quite shy with holding my camera and everything, and not only that, but I get lost too fucking easily. I will make it up to you guys, alright? I will... The next time I do an offline stream, I will actually, like, physically be at the place instead of walking around and being fucking lost, and then whenever I go to any fucking department store that, like, the connection goes to shit. Yeah? Alright. I'm going to try to do that. Today, I was supposed to be going to the recording studio, as I had talked to some of you guys about in the Discord server, but here's the problem. So, as I said on one of my tweets, that this month has had some problems, and why the fuck is the chat not in the right place? Why didn't anyone tell me that the chat is in the wrong place? What the fuck is happening to my stream setup? What kind of bullshit is this? Alright, everything's fine. Okay. Hopefully, there's no other fuck-ups, because what the fuck? Yes. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I see why now. Oh. Wait a minute. Hello? Okay, I can't hear myself. Why are the entirety of the alerts just like this? I don't understand. I cannot believe... God, I come back to stream and I already fucked up. Too many times. Too many fucking times, you guys. This should not be happening. This really shouldn't. Speaking of things that shouldn't be happening, so... It's been about 2 weeks since I've been in Korea, and it's also been about 2 weeks since I started working at my company. Yes. And I guess somewhat related to the things that has been going on, like in regards to that announcement that I made about about people using me as kind of like a way to contact a lot of my friends. Which, you know, I really don't like that, and on top of that, my friends don't like it either. Like, I will be transparent with you guys. Whenever someone tries to contact me or use me in the way that, like, they just want to talk to their Oshis, or they just want to see what their Oshis are up to, I let my friends know who they need to blacklist. All right, like, this is an actual serious thing, because I've noticed, I would say, even before I moved over to the 4x9 account, that a lot of people don't seem to respect me as a creator. Like, a lot of them seem to just see me as like, oh yes, that one person that Zeffy hangs around, you know, and it's really fucking annoying. But like, somewhat relating to that kind of thing, right? I've been seeing like some coworkers that are kind of like that, and it's actually really fucking annoying. In the sense where, like, okay, so for example, I was asking my coworker, like, oh, do you know any places that are foreigner friendly, so that I can get a haircut and it'll be a lot easier for me to communicate with them, right? Because usually foreigner friendly establishments, it implies that people can speak English. And so that coworker was like, oh yeah, I can recommend you someone, which I thought was, you know, fine and whatever. Until, like, she started adding extra information that I feel like was completely unnecessary, where she's like, oh, by the way, like, this person, like, I'm friends with them on Instagram, and, like, they're kind of Insta famous, you know? They have, like, 100,000 followers, and on top of that, they are, like, so hot. Girl, I really don't give a shit. All right, I honestly do not care if this person is hot. I just care if they can do the job well, and if they can actually communicate with me in English, right? But yeah, they keep doing that shit. So yesterday, I'm not really the kind of person that's very good at saying no. I fall into peer pressure quite easily, especially like when people's personalities are a little bit too strong, or they're just like extremely extroverted, right? So when I was getting off work yesterday, like I told my coworkers, because they were going down the elevator, because my company, it's like in the top building kind of situation. So they're just like, oh, cool, do you want to go have dinner with us? And initially, I said no. But I don't think they heard me, either that or they just chose not to listen, because I turned them down a few times prior. And they're just like, oh, we'll wait for you at the elevator so that you can clock out. And I thought they were just kidding, you know? So then, like, when I clocked out and I was ready to go home, because at the time I was just like, you know, at least, like, yesterday in particular, instead of working 7 hours like I normally did, there was a meeting that was happening, so I ended up having to be at work for 11 hours. So I was, needless to say, I was quite tired by the end of the day, right? And I don't want to really, I don't really want to talk to people after working for 11 hours. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm just... I'm tired. I just want to go home. All right. Like, I want to drink coffee and just sleep. Right. That's essentially all I wanted to do. But when I got down the elevator, they were waiting for me, and I was just like, oh shit. And there were a lot of people too. There were 6 other people. Yeah. How is that even possible? So technically, on the clock, I would only be like on the clock and like on paper, I guess. I only have worked 8 hours, but because like the meeting was so early, and I it's not that I lived too far, but I felt like the journey wasn't really worth going back home. Because it's like, okay, so you go to the meeting at around 10:45 a.m. The meeting is about 1 hour long, and literally all I did, like, I thought that for the meeting I would actually be meeting with the parents, right? And I would introduce myself at the very least, right? Like, oh, hi, I'm Ku, I'm a new teacher, whatever, right? But literally, because like I'm an online teacher, literally what happened was I was asked just to be put on webcam a lot. Oh yeah, Mana, I set you as mod, so then it's easier for me to see you. Yeah, like you don't have to worry about like any mod duties or anything. It's just to make it easier for me to see. Yeah. But yeah, basically for the whole hour, I felt like I wasted my time because I was just asked just to have my webcam on and just look like I was participating. That's literally it. I'm recording right now and I'll be dropping once in a while. Oh! Hey, have fun recording. Man, I wish I was recording. I was supposed to go to the recording studio today, but like, was it a lot of the recording studios that I showed you the other day, it requires a Korean phone number, but because I don't have my residency card and stuff like that, I can't apply for a Korean phone number, which means I cannot apply for a reservation. Yeah. I mean, okay, I think I'm going to have to. How long does it take? Okay, you're probably going to be infuriated by this because like me and like the actual teachers, not the trainees, but the actual teachers were really mad. So yesterday I was supposed to have my appointment so then I can apply for the residency card and everything, right? But because it clashed with the parent meeting, they decided to postpone my residency. Yeah, my residency to Monday. So once I apply on Monday, then maybe I'll be able to get my ARC 1 month later. Yay! Yeah. And because of that, like, that's why a lot of the plans that I had is getting heavily postponed. Like, for example, next week, I was supposed to have flown to see my partner and everything, but because I am on an E2 visa and I don't have my ARC yet, it's technically single entry. And since I have already entered Korea and I don't have my ARC card, I literally cannot travel outside until I get my fucking residency. Unless I want to, reapply for the E2 visa again, So, I tried to get a refund for both of the flights that I had to visit my partner. One of the flights was around, okay, both flights were around like $150, but I was only able to maybe get a refund of $81 because one of the air tickets is non-refundable and the other one, because there are fees relating to it, at the very least I get $81. And I am heavily hoping that me and my partner are able to get a refund for a hotel because we reserved the hotel early and it's about $250. So let's hope, let's actually hope that it can be refundable because holy fuck. Yeah, same here. Can't move out of Denmark for a few months. At least I'm now legal. Oh, okay. Only $81. Yeah. So, I would very much appreciate. Okay, I'm booked until the end of this year. And also like until, actually I'm booked until March. But like, if you guys can find me some clients, that would be absolutely peachy because I don't know about you guys, but not being able to see your partner kind of a pain in the butt. Like, I'm hoping that I can get the ARC card as soon as possible, right? But holy shit, like well, not just me, right? Like my partner as well, because my partner also like my partner and I, we split 50-50 for the hotel, you know, but it's still, money is still money, all right? Like literally with the, okay, like with the recording studio, it costs about approximately $8 an hour to be recording, right? Like that is that like that $8 is an hour's worth of me like working on content for you guys. Now imagine that, but like $150, right? And that's just for like the plane ticket alone. And it's just like, okay, because I cannot get the refund, that means I, you know, like I can't even like go to see anyone. But not only that, but now I can't really make content because I don't have that money back. But I do have some things that are prepared. I'm just hoping that like I can I'm just hoping that I can be able to execute it well, because like I do have content ready for December and January. But when February comes, I'm not too sure because I still need to do a recording. Yeah, no, like this whole month is a fucking shit show after I realized that like because I don't have my residency card, I can't do a lot of the things that I want to do. Like one of the biggest things for me right now is that because I don't have a residency card and I don't have a Korean phone number, is that I cannot order things online. Now, you're probably thinking, "Koo, you know, like you could just go to other places." One, I am directionally challenged, all right? Like, for those that have been there during the offline stream, right? Like, I went to 3 different places and we could not find a fucking electric blanket. Because I'm fucking stupid, all right? And not only that, but like, I have no idea where to buy computer parts. Like, I cannot assemble my computer, which means I cannot work on content as high of a quality as, you know, like I normally would. I wouldn't call my shit high quality, but you know, like higher quality than if I were like, if I am using a fucking 10-year-old laptop, right? Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. I don't have a power supply and I also don't have monitors. Those are literally the only 2 things that I need in order to get this fucking computer to like, you know, like run and me starting to like work on shit, right? Like technically I could still work on commissions and everything. I'm just hoping that I can be able to get all this shit to function, because oh my god. Yeah, also like because I'm using my laptop, right? Okay, hold on, let me like move over to my drawing stuff. But like, if you guys see me like looking in your direction, it is literally because I have to use my phone. I literally have to use my phone in order to see what chat is doing because I don't have a second monitor. Oh, by the way, I might not be able to see like people's like most recent messages because the giant ass fucking heart button is in the way. Let's see, same. Well, I don't often buy online. I can't buy online. I was so hesitant to buy anything other than groceries because I wasn't sure how this all worked. Yeah, I physically have to go to a grocery store, and here's the problem, right? I only have small totes, so it's kind of like annoying to have to fucking like carry that shit over. But I mean, I do what I can. Is the heart thing new? I feel like it is, but it's been there for quite a while. By the way, if you guys see anything like moving in the background, that's literally me drawing. Yeah. But yeah, it's just like I honestly don't get that shit. I really don't. I don't know, but I could have sworn It was there. God, I can't see what your full message is. The heart is in the way. It's been there for months now. Has it? Yeah, I wish they had an option so that I don't have to see it. I mean, like, I think it's a cute option, I guess, but I feel like where it is, it's really distracting. Or not distracting. Fuck, what's the word? Like, I just can't fucking, like, see the shit. Yeah. Did the thing disappear? What the... It's in the way. Yeah, it's in the fucking way. I hate it. I wish it wasn't in the way, because I can see why people would like it. But for me, I'm like, this shit is a fucking nuisance. Yeah. Intrusive? Yeah, intrusive. Shit, thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be the English teacher here, but look at me, just having everyone else teach me the words that I'm looking for. Listen, my brain is fucking broken. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go to the refrigerator really quick. Where is it? Here it fucking is. Okay. You guys. Dead ass. Okay. At the konbini, right? Okay, I don't know what it's called in Korean, so we're just gonna use like Japanese phrasing for this because I'm a fucking weed. In the fucking konbini, right? They have like these bagged drinks, and then like below the bagged drinks, they also have like fucking like cups with ice in it that you can buy separately, right? And so my boyfriend and I basically like, because I need to buy some things. I need to buy a hair dryer. I needed to find like a face moisturizer thing because my face is like really fucking dry. Like, it is so dry here in Korea to the point where like around my nails are starting to crack and bleed. Yeah. And so like, anyways, because I was like going out and everything with my boyfriend, I was just like, hey babe, can you like pick this, that, and the other with me so that like, you know, he feels a little bit more involved, right? And so I grabbed just like these random ass fucking like bags of drinks because I didn't go to a konbini for this at the time. I went to this place called Lotte Super? Not Lotte Mart, but Lotte Super. But I'm pretty sure it's a fucking market. Like a regular ass supermarket, right? And like I could not stay in that fucking supermarket because imagine, right? So you know those people with the fucking like office worker headset microphone things, right? And like they're trying to advertise whatever the fuck. So when they're like advertising their shit, they're like deep throating the microphone. Not only that, but like the speakers is throughout the entirety of the supermarket. And because of that, it was too fucking loud. My head was hurting and I was just like, you know what? I will just grab the 3 of these things. I have a hard time following the story. You can't cancel the flight because the hearts in front of the chat are going crazy in a konbini where you're grabbing a super latte. Wait a minute. Am I going too fast with my story? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Basically, because my alien residency card, so like the it's an ID for foreigners that live in Korea, right? Because I don't have that yet, I still have to make the appointment, which my company is the one that makes the appointment for me. Because I don't have the card yet, I can't do a lot of things. I cannot buy things online. I cannot like make reservations for anywhere, such as going to KTV, aka karaoke, aka norebang. I cannot fucking reserve to go to a recording studio. I cannot reserve to get my hair cut. Like honestly, when I got my hair cut, I just like stood in front of the hair salon lady all menacingly, and I just started grunting. I just grunted at her until like she allowed me to have a haircut, basically. And she's like, do you have a phone number? I'm like, no. And then I just stared at her. She stared at me and she's like, all right, just give me your name. And then like, come here at 4:30. I'm just like, okay, cool. And that's basically what I did. I don't think I can do the same with the recording studio because I feel like I would go there a little bit too often to the point where like those people will remember me and they will just see me as the weird T-posing foreigner that is like expecting to get like, you know, a recording room without making a reservation. All right, like I would rather not have them have that impression on me if I'm going to be going there often, right? So yeah, anyways, I went to a supermarket and I bought a bunch of like these fucking bags of drinks and oh fuck man, I didn't realize how sweet it was because I had my boyfriend pick one of the 3 bags that I had and he picked I think like the iced vanilla latte. And so I opened it and then I took a drink and then I gagged. I gagged like all hell. Why? It was really sugary. Now, I recently searched this up, all right? Did you know that a can of Coca-Cola is 9 grams of sugar? Now, this fucking bag of motherfucking iced vanilla latte, all right? That shit is 17 grams of sugar. It is about double the amount of sugar that you would have for a Coca-Cola or a Coca-Cola. All right? Like, that is really fucking sweet. I was physically crying and gagging because holy shit. Like, this thing you're hearing right now is literally the coffee that I am still drinking because it is so sweet. I added milk, I added extra water, and the only thing it has done so far for me is just emphasize on the taste of the sugar. Yeah, also, I think, 330 milliliters. Not the 500. Like the cans. The cans of Coke. Yeah, not the bottle. Yeah. Bro, you're gonna have to bleach that bit. And yo. Actually, how many milliliters is in each of these bags? Let me 230 milliliters of liquid in these like bags of whatever. Yeah. But it's actually pretty cheap though. It's less than $1 for it. Bro, you're gonna have... Oh, wait. Oh god, I keep like rereading things. Wait, how much was the thing? God damn it, I put my receipts away. If I remember correctly, like for 3 of these bags, it was 2,300 Korean won. So let me... Korean won to USD. It was $1.77 for 3 of these fucking bags. Honestly, like the price isn't too bad, especially if you have a sweet tooth. Yeah, like if you really like this kind of sweet stuff, then honestly, if you go to Korea and just like go to the konbini, it's like, I don't know, like 50 cents? No, it's like about $1. Yeah, it's about $1 if you get like the bag and like the cup with the ice in it. Yeah. Also, I think I set up this this microphone so that it can pick up me drinking. Like, can you guys hear me drinking? Can you hear it? I was worried if you were going to say dollars. Imagine it was that much in dollars. Oh no. That would be too much. See? The sounds of me drinking probably sounds a lot better than fucking Coco Zen streams. I'm stealing your gimmick, Coco Zen. You better watch the fuck out. But yeah, actually, I should probably like drink all of this just so then like I can get it over with instead of just suffering the entire fucking time. Yeah, give me a second. Shit, there's still so much left. Ah, I'm so tired. There's like 3 sips left. I'm so fucking tired. I don't think you guys realize how sweet this shit is. Like, I think 17 grams is like a whole slice of cake. You better out swallowing than Coco Zen. Congratulations. Hell yeah. It legit sounds like the stock audio swallowing sound. It does it! Really? Hold on, I'm going to try the other one. Never mind, I'm not gonna try the other one. This one's 16 grams of sugar. Let me try the one that isn't coffee. The other one is like grape AIDS. I'm gonna drink some AIDS. Alright guys, I got my aid. Are you drinking the whole sweet stuff at once now? Yeah, might as well. How? What the fuck? Yo! Bro, what the fuck? Okay, this thing is 230 milliliters, right? Of Shine Muscat Aid. Which is like a very plump grape flavor thing. 230 milliliters. Just keep that in mind. For all my Americans out there, that's like 230 milliliters is about like, you know those like kid box carton of milk, like the ones that like you stab a straw into, like about the size of a Capri Sun, right? This shit has 36 grams of sugar. So the thing that I drank had 17 grams. This has 36 grams of sugar. Yeah. Should I drink it? Oh, but should I get like ice? Probably not. You know what? I might as well. Besides, the program is lagging too hard for me to draw anyways. You know what? This is going to be a drinking stream. Speaking of drinking... Hold on, I need to smell this. Oh, it smells like sugar. It's like... How do I explain the smell? It's like... It doesn't smell like grape. It smells like artificial grape. What does it look like in the cup? It's like a translucent green color. You know what this is like? It's like if you mix... It's like, okay, I don't think you guys know this. Like, I feel like it's more of like the Asian kid. Smells like purple. Okay. For all like the Asian kids out there, you know the fucking like tiny ass boxes of fruit gum? Where it's like there's only 4 tiny balls of gum in each box, and each box has like a sticker. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Oh shit, I need to find it. I need to show you guys this fucking like boxed Asian gum fruit. What the fuck is it? This shit. Oh my god. I found the shit. Hold on. Hold on. No, not copy image, you fucking dipshit. I meant I meant to save the image. Hold on. Please understand, I am using a 10-year-old, so she's a little slow. Image. Where is it? Did I put it in downloads or what? Yeah, I did. Y'all ever had this shit as a kid? Have you ever had this? Or is it just me? Like, this shit was my fucking childhood. Now, it tastes exactly like the grape flavored gum. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna... I'm trying to shadow it. Hold on, I think I need to add water. Oh my god, where's my water? I'll just use the water that's in the electric kettle. Holy shit, that's... Oh, it's so sweet. You guys are gonna be hearing a lot of really gross noises, and that's just because I'm not very good with intaking sugar. I think I doubled the volume of this drink. My tongue is like... What is that sensation? You know that sensation when you have like... When you're drinking soup, right? But the liquid of the soup hasn't fully cooled down, so you burn your tongue a little. So you get like that raw feeling. My tongue is raw. My tongue is raw. Okay. For those of you that have like a major sweet tooth, get this. Honestly, like, if you have a sweet tooth, you might as well get AIDS. Like AIDS, not AIDS. Because like in Korea, like AIDS are like the sweetest thing. I shit you not. Like you go to a cafe and you order any aid, that thing is sugary as hell. Ugh, same. I used to be addictive but sweet. But then after getting used to cooking, I often feel nauseous from smelling, tasting, or even thinking of soda, cake, ice cream, candy, etc. Oh damn. My dentists are gonna be livid if I were to drink this for fucking real, you guys. Yeah, like this one, honestly, like, I'm trying to think, what other, like, examples is it? Like, okay, you know the green Jolly Ranchers? For those of you who have never had this gum, it's kind of like the green Jolly Ranchers if you melted it down and turned it into a drink. Yeah. But it needs to be like a 1-to-1 ratio. So like however much like Jolly Ranchers weigh, you need that same weight of water. All right, like it is a 1-to-1. Also, I like how on the bag it says Cafe Real. I don't think this is real. I feel like this is extremely artificial. Oh god, sorry, I made phlegm. You can supercharge a person with these drinks. Yeah, you can. I can feel the phlegm. The phlegm is forming. Sorry. Zephy, did you know that a can of Coca-Cola, right? Like the metal can. I'm like physically crying. You know how like the can of Coca-Cola is like 9 grams of sugar? That's like 300 and something milliliters of liquid, right? And that's like 9, and it has like 9 grams of sugar. This thing is 230 milliliters, Zeffy, of liquid, right? But it has 36 grams of sugar. It has 4 times the amount of sugar than Coke. Arguably, it would be more than 4 times, right? Because like it's like this aid thing. Holy shit, I'm so sorry about the amount of sugar. Oh my gosh, yeah. Honestly though, sis, I kind of want you to try, not because I love you, but more so of like, look, if I have to suffer, then you have to suffer with me. All right, like, here's the thing. When it comes to like me sharing my experiences with people that I care about, I want to have good and bad experiences, because then it's just like we went through the good times and the bad times, and in this case I want Zeffy to fucking suffer. Look, it's like okay, clearly you cannot look. Wait, I can Google it. It's the same color as Zeffy's hair. All right, Zeffy, like it is the same color as your hair. You need to drink this shit. What the fuck is it called? Shine Muscat Aid. Oh, Korea. Hold on. Where? I'm looking for the exact bag that I have. Save image. Why aren't you saving? Oh, okay, it is saving. Hold on. This one and this one. Where the fuck? Oh. Why are you like this? Let me just like... It's so fucking small. Why is the image so small? It looks like this. See? It has Real Cafe on top of it. And the grapes are the same color as her hair. Sis, you need to try this shit. Like, I'm looking at the back of the bag right now. It says 36 grams. I added double the amount of water. And it's still so sweet. It makes me wanna cry. I need to try that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Actually, like, honestly, Zeffy, like, you would be able to visit me and, like, in the case of, like, you could save money from, like, accommodation and stuff, because my apartment is actually quite big. Like, okay, let me just, like, eyeball my apartment. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 people can lay in my apartment comfortably. Like, they can fucking spread eagle. Okay, let's not use the sex term. They can, like, spread out their bodies, right? Like, when they're laying down extremely comfortably. Yeah. Like, that's how big my apartment is. It's a studio apartment, so, like, there's no, like, rooms or anything aside from, like, you know, the bathroom being separate. But it's like, it's pretty fucking big. Like, to mainland Asian standards, I consider, like, this to be quite a large apartment for one person to be living in. Like, I feel like the size of my apartment is more like a couple's apartment. Yeah. Please let me eat all the things. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I had Korean barbecue, right? Pretty fucking good. Honestly, like, it's pretty fucking good. The only thing that makes me sad, probably because, like, I'm used to, like, Chinese flavors, but, like, they don't have chili oil and they don't have fermented tofu. They have a bunch of other things, but I was just like, I don't know. I felt like I felt like having something that had a much stronger flavor. I mean, okay, the kimchi is good, right? Like it's nice and sour and stuff, but I want that like fermented tofu taste. That's what I was that's what I was like craving for. Bro, no chili oil. Yeah, okay. I went to like 4 different supermarkets, right? During the 2 weeks, just trying to find like just trying to find a fucking like place that sold chili oil and fermented tofu, and I couldn't find it. I legitimately could not find it. So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, cause like me, I really fucking like chili oil, and before I went to Korea, I just drank that shit. I drank that shit straight up. Not only that, but I also like drank fish sauce just straight up. That shit is good. But it took me so long just to find the fucking thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, holy shit. Hold on. I'm like trying to like... What's the word? Sorry, I have like so much sugar in me right now. I'm like... Oh. I'm dying. Oh, you know what also had me dying? Did you guys see my fucking butter sandwich? So if you go on like YouTube and you're searching like Korean bakeries, right? Like, you know those ASMR type of experiences, but it's not actually ASMR. It's just they have whatever sounds of like making whatever things, right? So that was also an experience that I had, and I would highly recommend against it. Hold on, let me like make the thing whole so then I can... Where is it? Where's my butter? Look at this shit. This is big ass fucking buttery ass. Look at it. It's 3 slices of fucking butter. It's 3 slices of butter. I would not recommend it. Okay. I bought this shit because I just wanted to know what it was like, right? I just wanted to have the experience of the butter because it's just like, why is this thing so popular? Like, why do I see it everywhere? Not only do I see it everywhere, like, on YouTube, but I also see it everywhere on Instagram, right? Whenever I find, like, a Korean cafe. And so, I bought it for the experience, for science. It had a red bean paste in it as well. And, like, the bun is also really fucking sweet. Yeah, so like I took a bite out of it and the texture is exactly what you would expect from butter. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. I would recommend it. Hello, Kurosaru-san. Yeah, it's just pure butter. I liked how when I was complaining about it, right? Everyone was just like, just save the butter, you know, like just eat everything else except for the butter. And then you can just put it on other bread. It's fine, right? Here's the problem. My company does not have a refrigerator. It was 20 degrees Celsius in the building. So I had to eat it all. I had to, and oh god, the texture was so... The only thing that saved me with the sandwich was just the red bean paste. Why not share? I did not share it because literally I am too nervous to talk to any of my coworkers. All right, like everyone was talking about K-pop and everything, and they're like, "Cool, do you know anything about K-pop? Oh, I like BTS. Who's your favorite BTS member?" I looked at them and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. You mean like behind the scenes? Behind the scenes of what? Like, what are we making? And they're just like, all right, well, clearly she's not one of us. Yeah, like a lot of those people, they prefer just like looking at Instagram and name dropping people. So like I don't really vibe with them that well. I don't like the idea of people that, I don't know, feel like they're important just because they know someone. To me, that's just extreme loser mentality, right? Like, if you want to boast about your success and stuff, go right on ahead, right? Even if you do like come off as like an asshole, at least you did something, right? At least you did something to get to where you are in terms of your success, right? But being like, oh, I know this person and like I followed this person on Instagram and they followed me back. That person has like a few thousand followers or like a few thousand subscribers, whatever. I don't care. All right. Like, why should I care about who you know when you yourself have done nothing? Like, okay, maybe this just me being mean and whatever, but if you just want to take selfies of yourself on Instagram, you know, that's fine and whatever, but like that just proves to me that you just want, you know, like you just want to have a certain look for yourself, but like not care about I guess like your online presence, in the sense where it's just, oh yeah, I just want to know people. I'm a party girl. Like that particular coworker, she actually made me really uncomfortable. So like, to tell you guys the truth, I was talking to Zephy and Mana about it because like, well, they're my friends, right? So of course, like I would try to go to Korean barbecue with them, and one of my coworkers, she's older than me. She's like in her mid-30s ish, like somewhere around there, and she knows that I have a boyfriend, and she started kissing me and shit. Like, she kissed me on the cheek a lot and then started leaning on my shoulder and everything, being like, oh my god, babe, like you're so cute. Oh, look at all these guys that like I'm having sex with and blah blah. Like, oh, by the way, I'm bisexual, and honestly, like I think you're really cute. And it's just like, okay, I really don't care. And so like first of all, I didn't even want to go out, right? Because I already worked for 11 hours. Right? Like I already worked for 11 hours. I just wanted to go home. And so like after she started like you know, doing the weird shit to me. Like, she didn't kiss me on the lips. She only kissed me on the cheek, but it still made me really uncomfortable, right? Her and a bunch of other people, like, they were pressuring the youngest person in the group to drink, and I felt bad for him because I'm just like, one, he's the only guy in the group, and two, he's the youngest. And not only that, but he's like a mainland Korean. So, you know, the social pressure and everything, and I didn't want him to feel too pressured, so I was like, if you need help, then, you know, like I'll try to drink like whatever portion that you cannot finish, right? So I also like drank quite a bit. So obviously, like, me being Asian, I have Asian glow, my face turned red and stuff. So she noticed that, and she's like, oh my god, like, let's drink one more time, and then afterwards let's go to the club. And I was messaging Zephy and Mana about it. I was just like, I honestly don't know how to politely tell them no, right? Like, luckily luckily, like Zephy and Mana, like they gave me like really good advice and stuff. The only problem was me, because I'm not good at like standing my ground when it comes to people with that strong of a personality. So the lady that kissed me on the cheek and started leaning on me, she was just so like, yes, let's go clubbing, oh my gosh. And I tried to make an excuse, right? I was just like, well, I mean, it's not really an excuse if it's true. I told her, I was like, I don't know how to dance, so I don't think being at a club would work well for me. And she's like, what are you talking about? I will show you. And she started grinding on me, like her ass was literally rubbing against my arm. Yeah. Yeah, like she started bouncing her non-existent butt. Okay, that's probably a little bit mean, but listen, she had nothing going on in the back. She started like rubbing and bouncing her non-existent butt on my thighs and on my arm, and it's just like, what is happening? Yeah. And she's just like, I can show you, like, don't worry. If you subtly hint you're not keen on something, they don't get it. Yeah. And so like it was so awkward. And then like she was like, oh yeah, let's go to this club. So when we got to that area, luckily, because apparently like she went to that club with a few other people 2 weeks ago, which is why like she wanted to go back there and like show us around, especially the youngest guy in the group, right? Because it was his first time like going out with a bunch of like foreigners. It would have been his first time going to the club and everything. Luckily, the club had actually shut down and it got replaced with a KTV place, right? Karaoke place. And so since the youngest guy is Korean, of course, you know, he's the designated Korean speaker, and like the person in the front, they were just like, oh, sorry, this isn't a club anymore. It actually got closed down and replaced as a KTV place. And if you want to be, if you want to sing at this particular KTV establishment, then you need to have a reservation. And because of that, that chick that kissed me and grinded on me and shit, she also did a bunch of other things. Like, I was taking out my lipstick so I can, you know, reapply my makeup, right? And she's like, oh my god, is that the Jeffree Star unicorn blood lipstick? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I used to know Jeffree Star, like, before he was popular. But then, like, and then once he started getting followers and stuff, he ghosted me. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. I just like his lipstick because the formula like feels nice and it lasts a long time. And she just like, she keeps name dropping people. She was the one that was just like, oh yeah, like I can suggest you a hairstylist. Yeah, he's really hot and he has 100,000 followers on Instagram. He's like Insta famous. And I'm like, why should you care? Like, why should you care? You know? And it's just like, if these famous people or like popular people or whatever, like they ghosted you, I don't think it's anything worth like showing off. Yeah, I don't know, like that's just how I see it. It's just really annoying. Yeah. But eventually I went home, but it was a little annoying in the sense where like she kept trying to heavily suggest that, oh, you know, like because the subway, it's you know, like it closes in a few minutes, and if we walk there, like it will have closed and stuff like that. Why don't you guys just like, it was me and another girl, because she lives in the same apartment building as me, so like we were planning on going home together, right? But the thing is, me and her, we don't have a Korean phone number. Because we don't have a Korean phone number, we cannot call a taxi. And she's the one that has access to call a taxi. But she kept being like, oh, you know, like, it's all right, girls. Like, if you want, you can stay in my apartment, you know, like, you can stay for the night and stuff. And I get it. She's trying to be nice. But at the same time, it's like, you kissed me when you knew that I have a boyfriend. Not only that, but you were like grinding your ass on my lap and on my arm. I really didn't want to, and I kept telling her, I'm just like, sorry, but like I actually have to go home. I have to go home. And so like we took a cab to her apartment area because she wanted to go to her apartment first. But her card didn't work, so I had to pay for it. Oh, by the way, I had to pay for the whole Korean barbecue thing, like for everyone. Because like for whatever reason, no one's cards were working and I was the only one that was carrying cash. So they owe me a lot of coffee. I had to pay for the whole like Korean barbecue thing, you know, the thing that I didn't even want to go to begin with. And then I also had to pay for the cab to her place. So that's like 120,000 won. And then like the cab to go home. So that's an extra 8 won. So 128,000 won. Yeah. Please make sure they pay you back. I'll try, but I'm not I'm not very good with confronting those types of people. Like all of them. So when it comes to the Korean barbecue itself, then yes, like everyone that was there owes me money, but then like when it comes to the taxi ride, it's just her and the girl that also lives in the same apartment building as me. Yeah, so it's just like, all right, well, that's a thing. Yeah, it kind of sucks because it's like, I don't know, I feel like after I got the news about my residency appointment thing being postponed, things just like went to shit in the sense where it's like, I can't even see my boyfriend. Like, I can't fly out to see my boyfriend because my visa is single entry until the card actually like arrives, right? And because of that, because of the residency card thing, I also cannot shop online, which means I cannot use my PC, which makes things really inconvenient when it comes to streaming and making content in general. I can't even go to the recording studio because I need a Korean phone number, which requires, you know, my residency, and just like a bunch of like things that have been stressing me out. Like I'm actually like upset about the fact that I can't really do anything. I feel like, because for me, I love making content. Like for the past 2 weeks or so, I feel so fucking lazy. Like I actually feel really fucking lazy and I hate myself for it because like when I get home from work, I'm too like mentally exhausted to work on my things because like I constantly have to talk to people. Not only that, but like not being able to see my boyfriend is like, you know, it really sucks. Of course, you know, like I tried to think more, was it not progressively? Fuck. Proactively, you know, and it's like, okay, well, since I cannot visit you next week, how about like we set up a plan to see when I can visit you, and once I'm able to, then I'll book a flight as soon as possible, right? Not only that, but just like, God, there's just so much stuff. I can't make content. I can't even get like all the essentials that I need, right? Like, okay, this technically isn't an essential, but to me, I consider it as such. For example, like, I would like to have pillows. I have a pillow, but it's not really a proper pillow for me. It's like, Zephy, I think you probably know this. Like, okay, you know those pillows that's used for like sitting? It's the sitting pillow. So like the pillows aren't very high. And because of that, like, my shoulder and neck hurts like hell. Like, I have to, basically, I take a bunch of my clothes and I have to, like, stack them up and then put the pillow on top just so then it's high enough for me to lay down. Yeah, it's like it's a cushion, but it's the flatter ones. It's a flat cushion that's meant for you to like sit on the floor. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, like that's a traditional Korean pillow, but it's not really befitting for me because I'm used to Western style pillows. And I've been to so many places and I still have yet to find pillows. Yeah, like I have that tiny ass fucking pillow, and then I have Pengi, my penguin plushie. And that's it. And Pengi is also too small, and because he's made of like he's made out of I think like shit, what is it called? It's like the material that's like super soft so that like babies can like sleep with it, because I got Pengi from like a baby store. Because like that the baby store was closing down, so I was like, oh, this is a nice pillow, I'll get him. And so like yeah, it's just like he is too soft for me to lay on. So I can only like hug him and that's it. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. I would like better pillows. The problem is like I can't afford it. I can get pillows if I can find it. I have the money for it. I just don't know where the fuck the resource is. Also, like, I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. I get it. I worked on content that's, you know, like scheduled and everything for the rest of this year, but at the same time, it's like I should be making more content. But I'm not sure if it's because I'm so lazy to the point where like I'm making excuses, or like I'm like it's legitimate enough to show that like I cannot make the fucking content, because I can't be too loud in my apartment, right? Like I'm too scared to like get noise complaints and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think I'm super loud, but in comparison to like mainland Korean people, when I'm talking to them, I feel like I'm shaking the building just from my normal talking volume. Because they're so soft-spoken, right? Not only that, but God, like the my apartment, it's so reverby. I fucking hate it. It's so difficult because I'm just like, shit. I told Zephy like, oh, you know, once I'm able to shop online, like let's try to find a way to at least like treat a portion of my apartment, because holy fuck. There it is. You should know, but no, do what you can and want to do. There's no need to pressure yourself. Well, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it feels like it feels like a responsibility. Laziness is scary. It can hold anything, yeah. Who needs pillows for her butt and her walls? I just need pillows to lay down, because I'm one of those sleepers that needs multiple pillows. So I have to have like at least one pillow for my head and then like one pillow at each side of me, because when I toss and turn, I need something to like hug. Yeah. I'm like a side sleeper, but like a side sleeper that wants a hug something. The walls vibrate every time Ku talks. No, not like that. No. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've been feeling like quite stressed out with what's been happening, mainly because of the fucking residency card thing. I'm hoping that like I can somehow get some energy later, because holy shit, even with this fucking sugary ass fucking drink, right? Like I already finished the fucking ice vanilla latte shit, but I didn't realize that this fucking grape drink was going to be even sweeter. Mm. I also need hug pillow. Yeah. Yeah. Like but it has to be like a big enough pillow, right? Like it can't be a plushie. It needs to be a proper size pillow. And when I mean proper size, I mean like a hotel pillow. So like 50 by 70 centimeters kind of pillow. We all need hugs. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Speaking of small, right? Today when I went out, I consider it a bit of a date, like with my boyfriend, because basically like I told my boyfriend like essentially what I needed, right? When we quote unquote went outside. And I had him like whenever like I would get something fun or like wanted to get something fun, I have him pick it. So we went to a goncha, I think is what it's called, the boba place. I know. I bought boba with the boba balls. I am so sorry, June. But I there was no option to get rid of the boba balls. So I ended up suffering, but like my boyfriend ended up ordering the tiramisu flavored boba, and it actually wasn't too bad. The only thing I had hoped for is that like I chose 0% sugar instead of 30%. Yeah, so it was just it was a little too sweet for me, but honestly it wasn't like too bad. Yeah. Maybe like another time I won't I'll find a way to like ask for no balls. Seriously. I mean I like balls but not boba balls, you know what I mean? But yeah, like it's actually pretty good. It's a little bit on like the pricey side in my opinion, because it was like 5,300 Korean won, which is let me convert that. Where hello. What? Opera, please. 5,300. It's about $4.10. Yeah. Tiramisu boba sounds really good. It's actually, yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Oh my goodness. But because like I didn't know where I was supposed to return the cup, because I was like, well, since Korea likes to do like the whole eco-friendly and they heavily do recycling, the recycling system stresses me the fuck out. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get the in-store cup, which means they'll give me like a regular glass cup, right? Once I finished the drink, like, cause I was talking to like my boyfriend for a bit, like I literally just sat down and drank the drink while talking to him, whatever. And it was so funny because like people around didn't know that I had my earbud in, so they were just like looking at me weirdly, like, why is this woman just talking to the air? But like I was talking to my boyfriend and I was telling him like, babe, I can't go anywhere. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, I don't know where to put my cup away. I mean, I know I'm American, but I don't want to be that American and just leave the drink on the table. Right? Like I don't want to be that guy, right? So I saw like there was a sign underneath the Wi-Fi name and password, so I thought, oh, maybe this is the direction on like what I'm supposed to do with the cup, right? Because I looked around the place and I didn't see like usually like in Arizona there would be this large tub where you would put all like the in-store cutlery and whatever, right? I didn't see that, so I was just like, shit, where am I supposed to put this thing? I took a picture of the fucking sign, and it did not tell me how I was supposed to put the cup away. Underneath the Wi-Fi password and everything, it was just all like, we are sorry about the inconvenience, but we will not be putting straws in the cup due to sanitary purposes. Thank you for understanding. Some shit like that, right? So I'm just like, this shit is fucking useless! And eventually, because, my boyfriend was just like, can't you just ask anyone? And I'm just like, you know what? Fine. I was reluctant at first, but eventually I was like, you know what? Fine. You know what I'm going to do? There's like, one of the workers is literally at the pickup counter. I'm just going to stare at her dead in the eyes and smile and just like speak English to her. And if she doesn't understand, then I'll put up the translator and I'll still smile and stare at her. And my boyfriend was just like, babe, I think that's creepier. Like, you could have just been more nonchalant and just asked people around. I'm just like, no, I'm going to do this. So that's what I did. I stared at the lady at the pickup counter thing, and I was just like, do I put my cup here? And she was like, what? Like, she couldn't understand what I was saying because she didn't understand English, so I put like my translator thing, and she's like, yes. And so like I handed her my cup thing, and I just waddled away because I had a giant jacket on. I was just like, okay, bye. Look. I did what I could. Okay? If I cannot get away with grunting, then I need to be straightforward. Right? Right? I think that's how it works, yes. But yeah, I mean, I was able to put my cup away. That way I can go to Daiso and get the shit that I need. Did you guys know that at Daiso they sell SIM cards? I didn't know that until recently. And not only that, but like the SIM cards have like the same data plan and everything, like data, phone, or call and text message like services and stuff, just like other telecom service places. But it's significantly cheaper. Like, it's only around like 20, I don't remember if it was like 23 or 26,000 Korean won, versus like if you go to like a regular telecom place, it's like 81,000 or some crap like that. Yeah. No better way to get over awkwardness, just brute forcing conversations. Exactly. You know, like, I need to practice my American culture by just forcing people into small talk, right? I fucking hate small talk. But hey, I did it. I was able to put my cup away so that I can go to Daiso and then eventually go to Lotte Mart to get these fucking sweet ass fucking this thing is so sweet to the point where, okay, the bag, right? Whenever like I poke it a little bit, I can smell the sugar. Anpan, you know what 230 milliliters of liquid looks like, right? I assume that you do. This small packet alone for this grape flavored drink, it is 36 grams of sugar. A can of Coca-Cola is 9 grams of sugar. What the fuck are the Koreans doing? What are they doing? Explain. Like, honestly, explain to me. Like, the cafe latte that I had before was 17 grams of sugar, and that was also like 230 milliliters of liquid. Yeah. I'm drinking it. I'm drinking it right now because I already poured it all out. Because it's in a bag. It's in a pouch-like thing. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. But yeah, my week was pretty fucked. How was your guys' week? I talked for like a good hour and a half or so. How are you guys? Did you guys experience anything weird this week? Because I feel like everyone has been like peachy dory for the most part, whereas for me, I'm like, I'm dying. Man, I couldn't. I used to be able to, but I did sugar withdrawal at one point, and the level of sweetness now disgusting to me. Really, yeah, like. I don't think you would like going to Korea simply because a lot of their foods and drinks are really sweet. Like, really sweet. Like, if you go to the bakery, right? You order bread, let's say you're ordering like a baguette. For whatever fucking reason, they put sugar glaze on top of it. Like, they just put sugar glaze on top of everything. I got terrified when the sea-level person invited me to lunch, but it ended up being pretty good. Other than that, sleep deprivation, damn. Wait, is it sleep deprivation from other reasons? Because I thought you swapped to decaf coffee now. My days, mandatory below good. Oh, really? Oh god, sorry, I'm like getting hiccups. Why should they like sugar so much? For real. Yeah, oh my god. The hiccups are getting to me. No, my body just decided to say fuck you. Yeah, my body was has been like that too. I think it was only like last night that I was able to get full sleep because usually my boyfriend and I we go to bed at around the same time, and we also like get up at around the same time, so then like, you know, we can be normal functioning adults. But today we decided, like, you know what, how about we sleep all like as long as we want, because many tired. And I'm just like, yeah, I agree to that. Let's just sleep. Yeah, but this time I actually woke up before him. Yeah. Fuel tires of the cars, stuck in a ditch. I got some of my favorite childhood food. Ooh. Like, what kind of childhood food? Like, because like usually my childhood food is literally just rice with some soy sauce, right? And then you wrap it in rice paper. And just eat it that way. And if I'm a little bit fancy, then I add a little bit of pork floss in it. Yeah, like that's my idea of childhood food. Just rice and soy sauce. That's it. That is all that is needed for my life. By the way, how's the internet connection? Because I'm connected to the Ethernet cable thing because I bought it from Daiso, but I don't know if it's good. I mean, I assume that the home internet itself is good. It's just that my computer is old, so it's just doing its best. That's like the only assumption that I can make. It's good? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Sleep roulette, a dangerous game. It really is. Sometimes I sleep for the full 8 hours, and other times I can only sleep for 2. I only lagged like twice. Okay, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, to be fair, this is a fucking Ethernet cable from Daiso, right? Like, you can't really expect like the best of the best, and like with this old ass laptop, you know, like you can only pray that it doesn't, like, you know, have the fan go on overdrive and just like fly off somewhere, right? So spent quite a lot of money to move to a new place last weekend, so I can stay within the walking distance of my new office just to find out I only need to go to the office once a week. Bruh. That's pretty cool though. Like, some of us like moved to different places. Yeah, because like, I don't know, to me that's kind of it gives me a little bit of closure that I'm not the only one that's kind of suffering with the whole moving process. Stream is dying every now and then for a bit for me, but that sometimes is just YouTube doing a funny when I watch C streams. Really? Huh. Because like, I'm thinking of maybe doing like a few more streams. If it gets too bothersome, I don't mind like spending extra money, so that I have like a faster connection. Yeah. So like if it does get too bothersome, like actually let me know. Like don't be silent about it. Actually let me know if it bothers you guys. That way like once I get my residency card and stuff like that, I can actually plan shit out so then I can get a better data plan. Because right now, like my company is actually the one that provides me the internet connection. So like the package that they got for me is 100 megabytes per second. And when I was looking at the internet speed, for whatever reason, the upload speed is faster than the download. I've never seen that happen before. Usually it's the other way around. It's something called murtabak. Some meat, eggs, onion wrapped in flour. Ooh. Honestly, that kind of sounds like a steam bun. I could be wrong. Internet seems good. I've buffered only a few times. Ah, okay. Yeah, I actually moved the same day as you. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm glad that like my apartment situation is permanent. Okay, like when I mean permanent, I mean like this is under the assumption that the actual apartment owner doesn't want to like sell the apartment itself, right? So, you know, that's good for me. That means I can actually like reassemble my computer, which by the way, I finally unwrapped the bubble wrap from my PC tower. Nothing broke, but because I don't have a power supply, I decided not to reassemble everything and just kind of like wait until I get a power supply. Hopefully everything works. I'm really hoping so because I'm worried. Yeah, nothing broke, which is good. But just because it doesn't look broken, it doesn't mean that the pooter is in good condition. I don't know how else to say that. I don't know about faster, but I'm sure you want stability first and foremost. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that when I move to my PC, once I actually get all the components that I need, that like stability wouldn't be too much of an issue at that point, right? Because, better computer. Nothing broke, let's go! Woo! Yeah! Oh, here's kind of a problem that I have. As I said, the recycling system in Korea is really confusing for me. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to put bubble wrap. Because apparently bubble wrap is in its own category, but when I went to the basement area where I'm supposed to put all the recyclables, I see no bubble wrap. And like it's bubble wrap buying season apparently in Korea, because I live in an office tel, so like there's different kinds of apartments here, right? And office tels specifically are like the ones that are kind of like more on the aesthetic side, in the sense where the windows are much bigger. So I have like big ass fucking windows. And because I have big ass fucking windows, that means that the cold will go through the windows and make the apartment cold, right? And because of that, a lot of people that own or like live in an office tel, they usually bubble wrap their windows so that it insulates the heat better, or some crap like that. So maybe I'll just like hold on to my bubble wrap until winter is over and just like wait to see the pile of bubble wrap. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I, like, if you guys don't see your messages showing, right, like, just tell me, that way I can look at my phone, so then I can, like, allow it to be shown, because I noticed that, like, YouTube's auto moderator thing tends to be kind of stupid. Like, is this showing? I'm clicking show, but I don't know if it's actually doing anything. Yeah, because, like, it dinged Cad's message about, like, the big-ass bubble wrap roll. Yeah, I had a big-ass bubble wrap roll. I actually only used half of that. And my parents were like, what are we gonna do with the rest? I'm like, I don't know, let the cats play with it. Yeah. Should I bubble wrap my windows as well? Because I get really cold. Like, honestly, for those of you that were there during the offline stream, I'm actually really happy that we were able to find the electric blanket, because okay, so at the time, at that specific supermarket, right, they only had the heating blanket that was only for one person. Like, if you were to sleep on a twin bed, right, like the really small skinny one. But I wanted a bigger electric blanket, because I don't know about you guys, but especially since I have a boyfriend and everything, I don't want to waste money on getting, like, a single electric blanket, just in case if my boyfriend ever comes over during, like, the colder seasons, right? So it would be, at least for me, like, more worth the money to just, like, have, like, wait it out and get a bigger heating blanket than just to, like, get a small one and then buy a big one, because then I'd have two heating blankets, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it would help to insulate the room, but then you couldn't get fresh air. Yeah, I don't know if I want fresh air when it's, like, under 0 degrees Celsius. You know what I mean? Like, right now, I'm just, like, I'm wrapped in a blankie right now. Not only that, but, like, I don't know how much my utility bills will cost me. I'm hoping that it's not immensely expensive, but I do have floor heating on, but I only have floor heating on for half of my apartment because I'm too scared about the cost of what the utilities are going to be like. Yay! Yeah. If those aren't double layer window panes, wrapping them sounds good. One of them is double, but okay, so, like, technically I have two windows. I'm looking at the windows right now. Technically I have two windows, but the giant window, only half of it is actually, no, the whole thing is double. But the thing is, it's still really cold. And I was reading on, like, this website called Reddit, that if you bubble wrap the windows and stuff like that, then that will, like, heavily help with keeping the apartment warm. Yeah. But another thing I'm a little bit worried about is that if the temperature inside the apartment versus the temperature outside is too significant. I'm sorry, I forget you guys use the I forget you guys use the internet. Okay, listen, I don't use Reddit very often, so I'm not I don't use websites like that. Impact ventilation is the way to go there. Open everything up as much as possible and only do that for a few minutes to exchange the air. You don't lose too much heat in the room that way. Let's see, furniture, floor, walls, store heat too. Okay, yeah, because like every once in a while I do like a very tiny like crack in the window so that like some of the fresh air comes in, but at the same time, because you know I'm originally from Arizona, I'm used to like 30 to 50 degree weather, so having it be like, actually, how cold is it right now? Let me check. It is, hold on, it is 3 degrees Celsius and it will be 0 degrees soon. I am freezing. The tiny crack is the worst thing you can do in terms of energy efficiency, really. But it gets so cold. I don't know what to do. I'm not used to this kind of like lifestyle, because like in China I didn't really have to worry too much about the idea of utilities and shit, right? Because it's like, winter, yes, I understand it will cost more, but because I stayed in China before before winter hit, I got a general idea as to what my utilities are like, and it is dirt cheap. Here, I got no fucking clue because I didn't get any bills yet. Maybe get yourself a hobo barrel for your room. And some spam letters to light. What the fuck? I will just stick to the floor heating for now and my electric blanket. Yeah. I actually have my electric blanket running right now. It's on my bed, but like the Korean style electric blankets take fucking forever to heat up. Like the ones in China, once you like turn it on, it only takes 10 seconds. For the Korean ones, it takes half an hour. Like holy shit. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And on top of that, like something about the electric blankets for like the ones that I bought in China, it doesn't make you feel overheated. So I think like it heats up really quickly, but then the temperature it lowers or something like that. Whereas the Korean one, it takes a long time to start up, but then like it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. So what ends up happening? Well, I got a sweaty butt crack, and I don't like the feeling of a sweaty butt crack. So then I have to like air out the heat from underneath the blankie, and I'm just like, damn. And I gotta like stretch my legs too, so that like my butt crack is open, so then I can ventilate the sweat from in between. Y'all get that experience, or is it like? Maybe it's just me being fucking stupid. I don't know. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? You're telling me that like you don't know what I mean? Yeah. Cause like, okay. I assume that like for the male species, right? When it is hot outside and you get that ball sweat and your testicles just like stick to your thigh, don't you do like a little bit of gymnastics to not only unstick but also kind of like slightly air out your testicles so that it doesn't stick to your leg again? It's the same thing, but instead of, you know, like your testicles, it is my butt crack. Right? How would you know? You're not a guy. I had a guy explain it to me. Yeah. Cause like women kind of have that same issue where like, with pussy lips, right? Like with pussy lips, some women, they got like long ass fucking lips, so what they end up doing is just a lot of splits. So like it looks like they're trying to do lunges, but what's actually happening is they're trying to unstick the lips. Yes, guys do that, and we immediately notice if another guy does it and wish him good luck. I went away for a while and suddenly heard something about testicle sweat. Yeah, ball sweat. Just get tighter underwear. I would, but it's so much more. Like, okay, I don't know if like other women have this issue, but like, okay. I like the idea of like the regular triangle panties, right? Like for you perverts out there, like you know like how in hentai you get like the girls with the striped panties. So like usually those striped panties, those are like the triangle underwear, right? But like, hold on, I feel a sneeze coming. I guess I'm not sneezing. Anyways, so those are triangle panties, but like I cannot wear those, and I feel like a lot of women have this issue as well, where like the backside of the triangle panties, your butt ends up eating it, and that's like the most annoying thing, because then you get a wedgie, right? So you're just like, all right, I have two choices. I can either, like if you're out in public, right, it's just like I can either take my hand and fucking card swipe my asshole so that like the underwear is unstuck now. I feel oh, excuse me. Okay, I finally sneezed. You can either card swipe to get the underwear out of your asshole, or you can do the splits. Push on the spot under your nose with two... Push on the spot under your nose with two fingers through the skin on your teeth. Oh! Then make a sneeze feeling go away. Well, I already sneezed. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah. Either card swiping your butthole, or like your butt crack, not your butthole, or you do lunges, right? And because of that, I decided to go the smart route, which is like kind of uncomfortable in the sense where your bare ass is touching your pants. Like cause I wear thongs, right? That way it's like, I don't have to worry about the feeling of a wedgie, because the purpose of a thong is that it goes in between anyways, right? And because it goes in between comfortably, that means I don't have to worry about like anything ramming up my butthole and then I'm feeling pain. Yeah. Like, cause I also asked some other women like, oh, why do you wear thongs? And a lot of them have the same reason as me, while others are just like, oh, I just think it makes me look sexier. I'm just like, nope, your answer is wrong, all right? The right answer is functionality and comfortability, and if you do it for aesthetic, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I'm just like, damn, I didn't think that there were so many women that went with thongs because of the same reasons. Could always go commando. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Like, oh, I was actually talking to Zach about this with a few other of our friends, right? And so I feel so bad for him. He was the only guy in the conversation. So men out there, y'all know how like sometimes you get pre-com, right? Like for women, we get this thing called discharge. I know, it makes us sound like a fucking transformer, but like, we get this thing that is called discharge, which essentially is kind of like the women's equivalent of pre-cum, right? And it's the most annoying thing, because like when it starts getting like wet down there, you kind of question like because you have three possible answers to it. One, you either peed yourself. 2, you're on your period, so now you're panicking about the fact that you may have not only stained your underwear, but your pants and maybe whatever you are sitting on, right? Or 3, you have discharge. And oh my god, I fucking hate it so much. Like, when there are women out in public, usually there are like at least a pair of women. Why? Because you got one homegirl, and then you got the other homegirl making sure that like she looks at your asshole to see if there's any blood down there, right? Like I'm pretty sure like you guys have probably like seen this type of homegirl where, you know, girl number one's like, "Hey yo, check me," while the other one just like walks behind their friend and kind of like looks down to see if there's any like blood or anything. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. So it's just like, oh man, I don't know. I think it's kind of annoying, and on top of that, because like, you know, the vagina is a very acidic environment. The thing that sucks is that if you have a lot of discharge and like you kind of like went about your day for a very long time, because it's acidic, sometimes it like your discharge can bleach your underwear. So sometimes, like, I don't know if you guys have sisters or whatever and like you help do the laundry, but like sometimes you just get like a line of like a lighter color of the underwear because the discharge bleached the underwear. Yeah. Aren't you glad that you learned about some stupid shit? Ain't it good? You don't use a panty liner or something? I mean, some underwear has panty liners on them, but like, for me, I you know, even with panty liners, it still stains the panty liner. I don't think guys have that issue. We only discharge when, oh god, the heart is in the way. Does that say we? When we want to? Yeah, okay, when we want to. Yeah, I'm actually, it's why ladies' underwear have an extra layer on them. Yeah. Wait, but like, cause I know, no, I don't know. Is sperm basic? Cause I know like the vagina is acidic, but is sperm basic as opposed to acidic? It is? So like, do basic things affect cloth? Like, I don't know how it works because it's like, you know, we bleach things, so does your pre-cum like darken shit or whatever? Is that how basic shit works? They can, but I don't think it's enough to cause discoloration. Oh. Okay. It's not in the middle of the pH scale. That's for sure. Yeah. Treat it like fucking water, you know? It's just like, an 8.0 pH alkaline. Whatever other marketing terms, strawberry flavor. Oh god, I still have the grape liquid or drink. I shouldn't call it liquid, especially after talking about sperm. Yes, Noise, my stream is all about ranting. I'm always ranting. I just don't shut the fuck up. That's just how it is. I do like occasionally look at the stream chat. So if you guys want to like chat in there as opposed to like chatting in the stream, I'm fine with that too. How the fuck did you guys forget that I can read the chat? What the fuck? I do pay attention to the server, you guys. It's just that sometimes I don't know what to say. Like anything that you guys post, I do consume. I do consume it. I just sometimes don't know what to say. I'll be chatting under things in here. Don't worry. Oh, ruder, not under. Oh my god, I'm dyslexic. Yeah, go ahead. Like, if you want to say some like dumb or like not YouTube safe shit in there, that's fine. I seem to remember the point of it being slightly alkaline is to actually neutralize the acidity in the woman, which is then the ideal environment for movement of the swimmers. Really? Yeah, because like, I know that like in the vagoo, right, the vagine, it's acidic, which makes it really difficult for the sperm to survive, which is why like there needs to be a lot of it so that there is at least one lucky swimmer. But yeah, I can see that being a thing. Damn. The bagoo! Yeah! Oh my goodness. I'm like starting to get a bit of a headache, mainly because I am consuming a lot of sugar. Yeah, I had... Did I eat today? Yeah, I did. I had half of a bagel. And when I bought that bagel, I thought it was just regular cream cheese, but it turns out it's cream cheese with extra sugar and they put walnuts in it. I was really sad. I mean water. Oh. Oh. I really thought you were talking about cum this whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh, shit. Yeah. Don't worry. I still have the rest of this cup of grape. Eat more sugar. I do have a cream bun. Do you guys want me to eat a cream bun? I have a cream bun. Let me get a... I am so glad that I live in a studio apartment. Because then that means that, like, I could just not move so much. Hello, I am here with my cream bun. Cool, I was referring to your headache. Oh! So you were talking about cum before? Let me grab water. God damn it, I keep walking everywhere now, I'm so tired. Alright, I got water. Hello, you wanna hear it? It's water, it's ISIS 8.0. It has an orca on it. It says in English, natural mineral water, 8.0 pH. Yeah. What makes you think he was talking about cum? I was talking about cum, so I thought he was talking about cum with me. Honestly, nothing tastes better than just regular water. You guys should drink water too. I think water would be good for all of you as well. I have a cream bun. It's got death surrounding it, and when I mean death, I mean powdered sugar. Hopefully, I don't inhale the powdered sugar. I just join in this topic. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine, June. Why do I always come at the sussiest moments? Don't worry. Listen. It wasn't actually sussy because we were talking about the acidity of vaginas and the basicity of cum. Yeah. I also am consuming many sugar today. I had a portion of bagged coffee that was 17 grams of sugar, and I am still drinking this Shine Muscat Aid. I'm drinking AIDS right now. And it has 36 grams of sugar. And now I am eating a cream bun that has cream in a bun and is surrounded by powdered sugar. You're just making it sound worse by saying, I'm sorry. Also, this cream bun. Oh, it tastes like a donut. I love it. Have you guys went to this place called Paris Baguette? Oh, I can't pronounce French for shit, but it definitely tastes a lot better than Toastless Jors. Hold on, let me spell the other one so that like these French speakers know what I'm talking about. My ST is broken. Les Jors. Yeah, that's the other one. I don't really like Toastless Jors as much. They also had some other one. The other bakery that I went to, that's the one that had 3 slices of butter. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Toastless Jors. Honestly, they have the Toastless Jors in China as well. And sorry, I'm so happy because this bun is like the level of airy donut that I really like. Supermarket pastries, really? I mean, like they, at least like in Arizona, they're usually like at the Korean supermarkets. Because I think Toastless Jors is like a Korean business, right? Because I know that a lot of Koreans, they study in France, especially like those that study in the culinary arts. But I guess that applies to like a lot of people that study in culinary arts, right? When they're like studying abroad. I am glad that this confectionery sugar is slightly damp. Because if it was dry, I would have been choking right now. Good God, her butchering of Toastless Jors is sending me. Excuse me, Mr. Missing, why don't you write a pronunciation of it for me and then I will try it. Or better yet, actually, I don't think I can make it happen because this is an old laptop. Never mind. Yeah, put in the pronunciation, and I will pronounce it in the way that you expect me to pronounce it. What is your preferred way of pronouncing Toastless Jors? Isn't it too late just? Or something? Too late just. Got it. I believe so. Nah, it's funny if you don't pronounce it properly. Well, tell me how to pronounce it properly. What the fuck? I'll eat you. Oh my god, I'm licking this cream. Guys, I think they use the actual vanilla bean in it because the cream, it tastes like the bean. Oh no, I don't speak French. It's okay, I don't either. Yeah, I'll eat you. It'll take me a while though. Oh, I learned that in Korea, 11/11 isn't couples day. Because in China, 11/11 or November 11th, it's supposed to be couples day because 11 looks like a couple, but because there's double of it, that means it's extra romantic. But in Korea, it's pepero day. Pepero as in like the biscuit that's covered in chocolate, like a Pocky stick. Yeah, it's like a marketing thing, and it's also kind of like, oh yeah, you give if you like a person, then you give them a pepero. Yeah, my company gave me a pepero. I'm just like, wow, and it took me a whole week to eat it. I'm more familiar with Pocky. Pocky Day? When is Pocky Day? So like off-brand Pocky, gotcha. Oh my god, my friend Leica is going to kill you. If you heard that, the slander. I was because I was telling him about it and I was just like, yeah, my coworkers explained it to me that pepero is basically like Pocky, and he's just like, pepero is different from Pocky. I'm just like, I'm sorry. 11/11 is also Pocky Day. Really? Huh. The more you know. I didn't know it was on the same day. Oh my god. I'm sorry. You know, I live near this Paris baguette bakery place. I think once in a while, I'm gonna buy this fucking cream bun. Oh, so good. Damn, missed 2 hours. Don't worry about it. I will summarize to you, alright, Kermit? Hold on, I just finished chewing. Give me a second. Oh god. I consumed. I can't do basic math. I'll have you do the addition. I have 17 plus 36 grams of sugar that is in liquid form. And I'm also eating a cream bun right now. I also talked about how I don't have a residency card and that I cannot visit my boyfriend because if I leave the country, then I won't be able to come back in unless I want to redo the whole E2 visa. I also talked about how I have this one coworker who's older than me, knows that I have a boyfriend, but she still kissed me multiple times on the cheek, leaned on me multiple times, and grinded her fucking flat ass on my thighs and on my arm. And on top of that, my coworkers dragged me to eat Korean barbecue, even though all I wanted to do was go home because I was working 11 hours that day. And I ended up having to pay for everyone's meal plus 2 taxi rides because I'm a little bit of a bitch. Yeah. I actually ranted to my boyfriend about this. Like, okay, maybe it's just because I'm really fucking nervous, but I personally feel like it's more difficult to want to ask questions or like seek for help in Korea than it is in China. I feel like in China there's like an air that people kind of have around them where I feel more comfortable like asking for help when I need to, whereas like with Koreans, I feel like if I ask anything, they'll like get confused or think I'm in Vietnamese we have this word called like "we," which is kind of like not really hillbilly, but like kind of like a lower class mentality. You know what I mean? So like when I go anywhere, I'm just like, oh, they're probably gonna think I'm kind of low class because I don't know anything. And on top of that, I still get like this I still get this issue. Guys, don't wear me. God damn it. No. But yeah, like I still get this issue where like when I explain that I'm American to like any of the Southeast Asian mainlanders, right? They're just like, okay, but like why aren't you insert mainland here? So they would be like, why aren't you Chinese or why aren't you Korean? And I'm just like, what do you mean why aren't I? I'm Vietnamese. And they're just like, yeah, but you know, you should speak Chinese or you should speak Korean. You should know these languages. And I'm like, I don't. Guys, don't wear me. God damn it. Why are you gonna wear me for? I'm going to kill y'all. Alright, I think after this cream bun, I'm going to go because I'll be honest with y'all. With all the sugar and how much I've drunken with the sugar and this cream bun, I need to pee. Time for Duolingo grinding. I'm thinking of like maybe learning how maybe learning how to read, but that's about it. I don't know about like speaking and stuff because I mean even like in a English speaking country I'm quite shy. With the sugar in your blood, can you go for another 9 hours? You could go for another 9 hours, no? I can, but because I have so much sugar inside my body, I mean, I love you guys, but at the same time, it's easier for me to work with my friends, especially since this is projects with my friends, so it's easier if like, we work together because it's a secret project. So with this 10-year-old that I'm using, I can't stream while talking to my friends while drawing at the same time. That's why I haven't been drawing. Because this piece of shit has been like lagging like all hell because of the stream. It makes me sad. So is a Vic child insulting you when they cry? Wait, no! I thought Chinese people were like taunting me at the time when they were trying to say the number 6. Cause like, I would hear like liu 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 liu, but like liu 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 in Vietnamese it's like na 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 na, like it's that kind of taunting. So when people kept saying 6, I'm like, why are they taunting me like a kid? Yeah. It confused the shit because like, you know, when they do promotions and stuff, usually they put a bunch of 6s or a bunch of 8s. So during the time that they would like do any like 6 promotions, they would just say 6 a bunch of times and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Nah, 666 is kind of like NB. Yeah. Cause like, oh my god. When I was learning Chinese numbers, right? I kept fucking up the number 3 and the number 8 in Chinese because in Vietnamese, ba means 3. But it means 8 in Chinese. So whenever like someone would ask me like, oh, okay, like I don't know, like how many melons do you want? And I'm just, because like I would be buying it for my company so that like we all can have fruit, right? And I wanted to get 3, so I held the number 3 like with my hands and I was like, bah. And they brought me 8 melons and I'm just like, no, don't do this to me. Yeah. God, I think I fucked up like 3 and 8 for a good 3 months. It was pretty bad. Yeah. I mean, because I was too embarrassed a lot of the times, I would just hold up like the number with my finger. So I either hold 3 or I do like the gun hand. Because if I remember correctly, doing the gun, like the handgun, is 8, right? 5 in Chinese always fucks me up. It feels like it's pronounced in a way you're dying halfway through saying it. What was 5 again? Like, whoa, or something? I know, like, in Vietnamese, 5 is, nam. Yeah, so that, for me, that's a lot easier because that's my mother language. It's the mother tongue. Oh my god. I'm sorry, this cream bun is just too fucking good. Would recommend. But how would you pronounce it? Because I feel like English speakers, they would look at that and they'd be like, oh, woo. Huh? Just go, ooh. But limit it to 1. Oh. Whoa. Yes. I think I'm actually experiencing a sugar crash. I don't even know how because I'm still eating sugar. Is this what Koreans do? They just like... They just run on sugar. I mean, like, they have energy drinks and stuff, but like... Holy shit. At the supermarket that's near my apartment, it's like a smaller supermarket, right? Literally a third of the supermarket is just alcohol. It's a bunch of alcohol. The woo part of ooh woo. Alright. If you say so. I'll have Zeppi confirm it to me. It's so funny because like lately I'm like I've been doing like this this project with some people that I know, right? And like they're Chinese speakers, and oh my god, like seeing them communicate, I'm just like, oh fuck, I recognize these characters, but I don't know how to read it out loud. I know what it means, but I don't know how to like read, if that makes sense. I heard eating sugar during sugar crash reduces impact. Really? Okay, then maybe that's what I'm doing. I should probably stop the stream soon. I'll be honest with you guys, I can feel the piss just like going down my body and like wanting to come out. And I think I should stop holding in my pee. Like, I think this past like 2.5 weeks, I've been holding in my pee one too many times. Like, for example, the 2 flights to America, not to America, to Korea, I had to hold in my pee for 6 hours. Go piss, what are you doing? Okay, let me just like lick this cream first, and then I'll end this stream. I do have a bathroom. Alright then. It was nice hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna be working on commissions now. Bye bye!